I found a little bit of stale peanuts I put out there. It's been out there for 3 or 4 minutes so far. The birds haven't been interested in them, but they probably don't know that they're there. Anyway, I'll see what happens. I might be lucky enough to see a bird, crow or pigeon or something, go after those. Anyway, I'm at my favorite spot to download videos. I don't have anything uploading right now. After this video, I'm going to post a little bit. I downloaded most of what Bill Everton has posted as. I don't know if the guy's still alive or not. He was working for a local TV station, Channel 10 here in the Valley. He did the on-the-road thing for Channel 10 here for many years. I saw another video that had the Bill Everton name. It was somewhere in New Mexico. I'm thinking it might be his son. I may be wrong on that. That video is a number of years old. It could have been him, and could have been the original Bill Everton up in years, pretty good. But anyway, I guess the guy with an 18-wheeler there is watching me. I just asked him if I was in his way, and he said no. So might just be watching, waiting for his rig to warm up. I don't know. But anyway, probably hear it idling in the background there. But anyway, covering Bill Everton. I've downloaded most of what he's got posted here on YouTube. Someone else has done it for him, and Charles Kuralt. Now, Charles Kuralt did his reporting in Winnebago for CBS News. He did it back in the 60s, maybe through the 70s. And then when Walter Cronkite retired, he took over the anchor spot for CBS News. He did it for many years, and he's gone now. He died a number of years ago. I'm sure it's only a small fraction of what he did over his lifetime here on YouTube, because he did it for many, many years. As one, I haven't watched this video yet. Most of the ones I remember as a kid, I've forgotten. I remember bits and pieces. I'm gonna get to my favorite Bill Everton video here in a minute. That one that Kuralt was Charles Kuralt, about some guy that waved everybody going past his place on his. But anyway, I remember it had nothing to do with either of these two guys. It was the story of a train engineer back in the day would drive through this little town. There'd be these two little old ladies always waved at him, and he said, "Someday I'm going to retire. I'm going to visit these two little ladies to see what they do." They always waved at him, but all like smiles and friendly and stuff. And he did it, waved at many years, and finally he did retire. And he'd been retired for a number of months, years, whatever. And he said, "Look, that little town is miles from here, but I'm going to pack a lunch, maybe spend a night in a motel here and there as my trip over there. Go visit these two little ladies." So he did that. He took over. And he finally took him a while to figure out, because when he was going through there, he was on the rails, tried to eventually figure out where this house was. From the road, he pulled over, knocked on the door. He said, "These two little ladies were the meanest, nastiest bitches." And he said he wished it had never talked to him. He said, "I had no idea why they waved at him. Just actually made him in person." It's a story, because I don't know if it's true or not, but makes you kind of wonder about people sometimes. Now, let me get to my. I have no idea if that's a true story or not. Probably is, because it kind of has that ring of truth to it. Just remember, there's a book I read somewhere, book or TV or audio paper, newspaper. I don't know. I've read it somewhere. There was my favorite. I may have downloaded it, but it was Bill Everton. He was going along this road somewhere here in Arizona. He gives the road. There was a first warning sign. He gets a warning. Then he passed the second warning sign. Then there's a third warning sign. Then he keeps on driving, and there's no follow-up. Actually what this warning sign is referring to. And he ponders. He goes, well, maybe the warning sign was this big purple monster that was eating people, and it ate the guy before he could actually put up the sign warning people, to avoid this big purple monster. He was big, silly. Just kind of a goofball. Just kind of wonder, he's the type of guy that you'd sit in a little backwoodsy bar and get all loaded with. Assuming you get rent a motel room somewhere, you could sleep it off and drive sober. That's kind of Bill Everton style. You can kind of pick that up if you kind of read between the lines on a lot of his stories. A lot of his stories were from the little backwoodsy bars where they interviewed that little lady that had been a patron of this bar for years. Had the stories that he loved a lot of the backwoodsy places from Arizona. There's one or two places that weren't in Arizona that I remember that he did. A few other stories I'm going to cover, and I'll save them for future videos. I'm going to go to Walmart, buy a box of pins so I can compile my multitude of brilliant ideas for subject for YouTube videos. Some chick wants to do a collab video with me. We will sit down and we'll go to Fiesta Park down there and compare our list of ideas, figure out what we both find interesting as I swing you past the strata down there. That's looking roughly where Phoenix International Raceway and Monument Hill is at. Yeah, some chick wants to do a collab video with me from Monument Hill. That other one, it's roughly that direction. You can't see it from that building here, just north of Estrella Park. But you don't have to go to Estrella Park to hike that one. It's an easy hike. You can do it in half an hour's time. Go up there, set up a camera on a tripod, get downtown Phoenix on a clear day, and hike back down and get about your YouTube making career. Okay, let's keep life interesting and exciting. Bye-bye. Love y'all.